lights are low, I can't sit still. You left your keys on the table, said you'd come back, but you never do. I keep replaying that moment like a song I don't wanna lose. I told myself it's nothing, but nothing feels like this. Was it the last time around? The way you looked at me and smiled, I can still hear the sound of goodbye hidden in your eyes. Tell me, was it the last time around? There's a shirt still folded in my drawer, I never wore it after you left. I talked too much to the quiet just to fill the space you kept. I told myself it's nothing, but nothing feels like this. Was it the last time around? The way you looked at me and smiled, I can still hear the sound of goodbye hidden in your eyes. Tell me, was it the last time around? Maybe I should have stopped you. Maybe I should have said, please stay. But I just stood there frozen and watched you walk away. Was it the last time around? The way you looked at me and smiled, I can still hear the sound of goodbye hidden in your eyes. Tell me, was it the last time around? Lights are low, you're not here still. You left your phone face down, no sound. Said nothing, but I heard it loud. You asked if I'm fine right after you left. I said I don't know. You said that's fair. You laughed at the movie, but didn't look once. I watched your shoulder like it might respond. You hold my hand and let it go. You never fight but leave too slow. You were quiet, but it sounded like goodbye. You didn't flinch when I started to cry. You always talk, just not when it counts. I wait for words, you leave them out. I read your message, 3 dots then none. You said tomorrow, but never come. I brought you coffee, you left it cold. I stayed through things you'll never hold. You didn't lie, but didn't stay. You were honest in a selfish way. You were quiet, but it sounded like goodbye. watched the door, but didn't ask why. You always mean to not mean much, but every pause feels like a cut. I don't need yelling, just something real. You say it softly so you don't feel, but I heard you leave when you stayed that night. And silence can't make it right. You were quiet, but it sounded like goodbye. You didn't move when I asked you why. You always stay just far enough to not be near, but close to love. You were quiet, and I knew that was the loudest thing you'd do. You asked, are we fine? I nodded, not sure why. You hold the coat, but not my side. We share a key, but not the night. I talk in truth, you change the room. You pour me tea and call it soon. Don't call this peace when it's delay. If this is love, don't look away. Sit or stay, don't keep me half. I gave a heart, you gave a draft. Sit or stay, choose what is real. I won't hold on to what you won't feel. You like my calm, not when I shake. You want the light, not what it takes. I keep the house, you keep the name. We pay the bills, but lose the flame. Don't call it kind to fade this slow. If you can't stay, I need to know. Say to stay, don't write it thin. If we are us, then step back in. Say to stay, no coded lines. I want the truth, not borrowed signs. I won't beg yes, I won't fake no. If love is here, it has to show. Say to stay, don't make me guess. I'll take the loss instead of less. Say to stay right here today. If you won't speak, I'll walk away. Leave what is fake, take what is true. I kept my word, now it's on you. I turned away, but you didn't stay. I found your sweater on the chair, the sleeves still folded like you cared. I told myself I'd be okay, but the truth keeps pulling me back there. I swore I could let this fade, but I can't pretend. You left in the quiet light, and I can't forget how it felt that night. Every word I tried to say broke apart before I could say. You left in the quiet light. The clock keeps moving, but I stay. I trace the hours till they blur away. I try to fill the space you left, but nothing ever takes your place. I swore I could let this fade, but I can't pretend. You left in the quiet light, and I can't forget how it felt that night. Every word I tried to say broke apart before I could say. You left in the quiet light. If I begged you for an answer, would you even turn around? Or was I already losing before the truth was found? You left in the quiet light, and I can't forget how it felt that night. Every word I tried to save broke apart before I could say. You left in the quiet light. I turned away, but you didn't stay. You changed your hair, I changed my plans. Turns out the future didn't need my hands. Saw you on Friday, same bar, new day. You kept our corner like it never held weight. You told that story I taught you to tell. She laughed on cue, I knew it too well. You called it timing, I called it care. You skipped the grieving, I kept it there. Must be nice to land that fast. Must be nice to clear the past. I did the work, she gets the stage. You turn the page, I kept the page. Must be nice to sleep at will. I count the cracks, you call it fill. You look alright, I look behind. You found the sun, I'm still blind. She wears your jacket, I fixed last June. You say long story, I leave the room. Your mother likes her, that stings a bit. I learned to swallow, you learned to quit. Don't call it mercy to move this quick. You dress goodbye to make it stick. Must be nice to smile on cue. Must be nice to call it new. I kept the nights, you kept the name. You changed the cast, kept all the frame. I won't compete for what I gave. I'm not a test you get to wave. I'll keep the truth, leave what you spun. Some losses teach how not to run. Must be nice, enjoy the light. I'll take the road that fits me right. You took our lines, I learned the why. I won't be last, I won't deny. Must be nice, be fine so soon. I'll grow my life without your tune.
let it fall. You're doing fine, I'll have it all. The night was cold, but you let go. I kept the picture in my wallet, the edges faded over time. I tell myself that I'm forgetting, but the truth keeps crossing lines. I swore I'd learn to leave it, but it's not that clear. I still remember how you said forever, then walked out. The sound is in me now, it's louder every time I try to drown it out. I still remember how. The days move on, but I stay waiting, each hour heavier than the last. I try to sing another story, but it always pulls me back. I swore I'd learn to leave it, but it's not that clear. I still remember how you said forever, then walked out. The sound is in me now, it's louder every time I try to drown it out. I still remember how. If I begged you for an answer, would you turn around? Or was I gone already before the night came down? I still remember how you said forever, then walked out. The sound is in me now, it's louder every time I try to drown it out. I still remember how. The night was cold, but you let go. I can't forget the night you left. Your sweater's still on the backseat. I drive alone, but feel you near. I try to sing, but the words fall short. They break before they reach the air. I swore I'd be fine without you, but I know that's a lie. I will carry what remains, every piece of love you gave, even when it cuts my hands. I can't let it fade away. I will carry what remains. The nights are sharp, the days feel thin. I write your name, but cross it out. I tell myself I'll start again, but I don't know how. I swore I'd be fine without you, but I know that's a lie. I will carry what remains, every piece of love you gave, even when it cuts my hands. I can't let it fade away. I will carry what remains. Ooh. if I begged you, would it matter if I cried? Or were you already leaving long before goodbye? I will carry what remains, every piece of love you gave, even when it cuts my hands. I can't let it fade away. I will carry what remains. And I can't forget the night you left. The silence stayed longer than I did, and still felt warmer than you. You asked how I was and I said fine. With a smile I stole from last year. There was a pause where I almost told the truth, but I've learned how to leave without doors. I almost said it, your name burned the back of my throat. I almost let it fall like I used to so easily, but now my silence is louder than my love ever was. I walk past your street without looking, but I still feel it in my knees, like memory grew bones and never left. I don't cry for you, but I still don't sleep. I almost said it in the cold air between your joke and my laugh. I almost said it when goodbye sounded too final, but I let the moment pass like I've learned to let you go. You said this doesn't change anything, but somehow everything did. You held my hand like it meant something, but your eyes were already elsewhere. I told myself to wait, but time only made things clearer. You were soft, but not staying. You were kind, but not close. You said it didn't mean anything, but I felt everything. You kissed me like a maybe, and I believed it like a promise. You laughed, but not with me. You spoke, but not to stay. I watched you leave slowly, like you were hoping I wouldn't notice. Some love doesn't, it just wasn't real. You said it meant nothing.
screen. No surprise, just sting where your lips used to meet. I still pass the coffee place you used to wait just to walk me home. They changed the sign, but the light still feels like ours. Somehow I could say 100 things, but I don't. You look happy, so I won't. You're with someone else now, and I don't ask why. Don't scroll too far, don't read too deep, just let it slide. 'Cause knowing the details won't help me sleep. You're smiling now, so I'll just leave it be. My friends still ask, but I've stopped explaining. It wasn't one thing, just slowly fading. You held my hand like it was borrowed, and maybe it always was. I loved you loud, you left me quiet, but peace is better than another fight. You're with someone else now, and I don't ask why. Don't need to know if she wears your sweater at night. It doesn't matter if you think of me. I loved you once, and now I set you free. We're good at quiet, but I needed more than just staying. You sat next to me, but I never felt held. You smiled, but not at the right moments. I waited for meaning between lines. You never wrote. You loved me like silence was love enough. You said too little, and it meant too much. I filled in every blank with the best version of you. I screamed with kindness, you answered with pause, and I broke, holding back words you should have said. I whispered to match you, but it turned into forgetting you myself. I turned soft for someone who didn't turn around. I needed anything but perfect, just a line that meant you saw me. You said too little, but now it's loud. The empty echoes still ring clear. I gave you everything, but you gave it quiet. And maybe that's why I
You're 6 hours ahead, still sent a good night. I read it slow under yellow light. You said the moon looked kinda like mine. Maybe that's how we share the sky. I miss you most at coffee breaks, in silent songs and empty plates. I'm under half the sky, but thinking of you full time. In every train, in every street, I find where you used to be. You're in the corners of my room, in the quiet afternoon. No need for stars to tell me why you're always here in half the sky. Your hoodie still hangs by the door. I wear it when I feel unsure. The sleeves still fold like your embrace, and I still lean into empty space. We didn't mean for miles to grow, but love stayed close. You should know I'm under half the sky, but you're the thought that never dies. In every line I try to write, you appear like soft twilight. You're in the way my silence sings, in the pool of missing things. No need for stars to tell me why you're always here in half the sky. In half the sky. I'm under half the sky, but you're the thought that never dies. In every line I try to write, you appear like soft twilight. You're in the way my silence sings, in the pool of missing things. No need for stars to tell me why you're always here in half the sky. I didn't mean to miss you, but here I am, holding my breath in grocery stores just in case I see you. I didn't mean to remember your side of the bed, but I still don't sleep on it. You said I never meant to hurt you, but you still did. We both didn't mean to, but that doesn't undo it. You forgot how to love me, and I kept reminding you with my silence. It wasn't on purpose, but it happened anyway. You wore that shirt I bought like it meant nothing. I said it's okay when it wasn't. And now I don't feel much. I think you wanted someone softer, so I stopped being loud. We both didn't mean to, but we broke things anyway. You looked for an exit, and I kept holding the door. And now there's nothing left to say. And maybe that was the most honest part. forgot how to breathe. My name left me, and my thoughts fell to my feet. I said hi, like I wasn't rewinding already. You smiled once, and that was plenty. It wasn't slow, wasn't safe, but I knew I couldn't stay the same. You struck like lightning through a window pane, like a song I didn't know, but felt anyway. It wasn't planned, it wasn't right, but something in me lit up that night. I didn't see it coming, didn't brace, but now you live in every space. You struck, and I haven't looked away. You didn't say much, but I memorized the silence. Your eyes said, go ahead, and my pulse broke compliance. Some loves take time, but this one just. You struck like lightning through a window pane, like something wild I chase again. It wasn't slow, it wasn't planned, but something in me just said stand. I didn't see it coming, now you stay in every color of my day. You struck, and I can't look away. I told myself just one more day, but I knew I already had you. Didn't ask for all of me, but I gave the part I swore I'd hide. You said you're safe, and somehow I believed it.
It wasn't loud or sudden, just soft and steady.
I let you in through the smallest crack.
You didn't rush, you didn't knock, you just waited. I let you in without a promise, but with everything I'd left. I don't flinch when you say my name. I don't freeze when your hand reaches mine. I don't look back as much as I used to.
I still carry the ache, but it doesn't own me now.
I let you in the way light enters through morning quiet, but full. I let you in, and it feels like something I don't wanna lose. So stay if you mean it.
I said I'd leave, the sky turned dark and I stayed without meaning to. You were never part of the plan, but you showed up and stayed long enough to feel familiar. You didn't ask me to stay, but you smiled like you hoped I would. I told myself it didn't matter, but I still woke up waiting for your voice. I stayed too long in a space you never called mine. I gave too much for something you never meant to keep. You laughed like we were safe, but you cried behind closed doors. And somehow I still thought you were real. If I'd left sooner, would it have changed anything, or just broken faster? I stayed too long for something you let go of first. And now even leaving feels late. The window was open, but you didn't ask me to stay, so I left it that way. Your jacket was still on the chair. You always leave things everywhere except your feelings. The keys were by the door. I held them for too long, hoping you'd turn around. You didn't say